Greetings, friends. Dennis LaRue here, and it's that time again. The hashtag steeltoesrequired quote of the week, episode 57. And this week's quote it's one I've read several times, but it really rocked my world this weekend going over it again. And I think it's going to it's right in line with a lot of the themes that I talk about, and that is having an impact, making an impact, transformation. And here's the quote. The quote is by a gentleman by the name of Frederick Faust. And he said this. He said, quote, "There is a giant asleep within every person. And when that giant awakens, miracles happen." Let me say that again. There's a giant asleep within every person. And when that giant awakes, miracles happen. Whew. When I read that quote and I thought about it, the movie, The Hobbit stood out to me. Lord of the Rings, the little guys, the little hobbits, peaceful, quiet hobbits. And when the giant was released in them, they saved Middle Earth. Now, yeah, that's a story. But the idea is still something that we all believe deep down inside. That deep down inside of us, there is something within us that is longing to come out, that brings out heroic acts, courage, and boldness. That's deep inside of us. And you know what? There is a giant within you. There is a hero within you. And you've got to unleash it. You're the only one that can unleash what is inside of you. So what's holding you back? Who's holding you back? What excuses are you using? Maybe it's just the timing. Maybe that question hasn't been asked, that has unleashed that hero within you. So what is holding you back from being the person you were meant to be? Because we are all, I believe, made in the image of our Creator. And if that's true, then inside of us is a piece of Him waiting to come out, for you to fulfill and achieve your purpose and your destiny that only you were uniquely designed and made for. So when are you going to do it? When are you going to unleash that which is within you? Now I get it. There's a fear to that. There's the what ifs. But the second part of that is this. Miracles are going to happen. Do you realize when you don't live your purpose and your calling, you are withholding miracles? I want you to think about that for a second. When you aren't living in your purpose and your calling, miracles, you are withholding miracles. And the first miracle is your own personal transformation, your own personal growth. Because when you unleash you begin to impact those around you. And there is no greater miracle than a transformed life. Your life and those around you. And I can say that with absolute certainty. I'm not talking about the superhuman strength you get lifting a car off of somebody in the moment, the adrenaline rushes and those things. I'm talking about that seed within you that is dying to come out, that is inspired, that seed that has been growing inside of you, waiting for that moment to unleash your inner greatness your purpose, your destiny, your calling to live what you were made and put on this earth for, and who that is. Because there's people around you right now who are waiting for you to come. They're waiting for you to come unglued, and I don't mean getting angry either. They're waiting for you to get unglued so that you can start seeing the miracles around you. So, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You can use, like Jamie says right there, she mentioned, no more what ifs. You can do the what ifs. As a matter of fact, go back to Steel Toes. We talked about if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. You can't do the what ifs. You can't do the can'ts, the should-haves, would-haves, could-haves. Because when life is over, it's too late. It's too late to unleash you. So do it today. Guess what? You gained an hour. For those of you here in the States, you gained an hour, remember? We shifted the clocks. What did you do with that hour? I hope some of you took the opportunity to spend time here, unleashing you, the giant that's within you, the hero that's within you, the person you long and desire to be, that person when you look in the mirror, you wonder where he is, where she is. That person you said you wanted to be when you grew up. You're grown up. Today's your day. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your season. So what are you waiting for? Right here, right now, this moment. Make it happen. Let the chains loose off of you that's holding you back. And watch what happens and watch the miracles happen as a result. That's the charge I lay before you today. Your action step, what's holding you back? And if you need a thinking partner to work through that, I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you work that out. To unlock, to load, and to fire. To fire that giant out and make a difference. That's your charge. And so, this is going to be real short, sweet, to the point. Jamie's already posted the blog. The blog is out there on my site, DennisLaRue.org. Check it out. If you want to have a conversation, to talk more about this, to unleash you, by all means, email me at info@DennisLaRue.org. And with that, let's close with the blessing. This is an early one tonight. I want you to think about this. I want you to spend the rest of the evening thinking about and then unleashing you. And I close with the blessing of bread that you know no hunger. The blessing of salt that in this moment, when you unleash you unleash that salty flavor that flavors people's lives and also flavors your own. And I also pray the blessing of wine, that joy and prosperity would be yours and that the love of God would be your portion this day and forevermore. Thank you so much for watching this week. Take a moment at the bottom, hit share and send this to your friends. Also, go read the blog. Let it add value to you. Share that as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. This is Dennis LaRue with your hashtag Steel Toes Required quote of the week. Have a great one. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.